So we're gonna be watching Job Searching in 2025 is Its Own Apocalypse by Tantris Humble. She started.
Ever wonder what it feels like to beg a vending machine for employment? You're not alone.
Welcome to Career Corps. Please choose your flavor of economic despair.
Okay, what do we have? Make a job?
My job.
Burnout blend? Entry-level trauma? Internship unpaid forever?
I find it crazy that people will like work for months as an internship. It is just pretty much saying that you are a slave for a few months, especially in corporate America. Like a summer internship is like the perfect way for a company to get somebody to do the work that you don't want to do for free. It is absolutely insane because they will like say that it is an internship, but in reality, it's not really an internship. It's just pretty much, I guess, in a way, it is an internship because they're like trying you out and they're like, I guess you're getting some type of experience. The reality of it is you're just doing pretty much free work for like 40 hours a week with little to no pay. Some are paid, but majority of them are not paid at all. Because I will not want to spend time on an internship knowing that I'm not getting any pay at all.
Whatever. Okay, burnout blend.
Item jam. Please upload resume.
Oh my
Key
god.
recommendation.
Fuck. You know, there are certain grim realities in life that are universally
fuck?
acknowledged. 1. Printer ink is a scam. 2. No one's ever actually met anyone who enjoys networking. And 3. Job hunting in 2025 is less of a process and more of a ritualistic humiliation ceremony, conducted in front of a cold, unblinking algorithm that wouldn't recognize your name if it were tattooed to your forehead in Comic Sans. Hi, I'm here to turn in my application. Where? Like, here? No, not here. Try the portal. Aw, man, what? Please upload your resume in DocX format. Include 3 letters of recommendation, a 90-second video essay, your MBTI type, and in order to proceed, click all the squares with tulips. God damn it, the portal's broke! You don't even get the chance to embarrass yourself in a Zoom room anymore. No, now you're rejected before a single human eye ever sees your desperate little PDF. Why? Because over 75% of resumes are immediately deleted by something called an applicant tracking system, a software whose entire personality is soulless bureaucrat with trust issues. And I thought Karens were enough. Didn't use the term results-oriented, didn't proclaim yourself a self-starter, didn't mention collaboration enough times to qualify as a cult member? Well then, congratulations, Mr. Viewer. You've been thrown into the digital bin for not seducing a keyboard scanner. And if you do make it through the initial robot culling, you'll be thrilled to discover that the entry-level position you're applying for requires 3 years of
Junior Visionary Center Coordinator, 3 to 5 years, experimenting in fast-paced entry-level environment, master's degree at entry-level in interdisciplinary quantum workflow analysis, ability to telepathically sync with upper. What the okay. I thought this shit was real. Ability to telepathically. Alright. I thought it was like an actual job application. Must provide proof of divine favor or acceptable substitute. Being born lucky. Alright. Prefer qualifications internship at space age by age. She's fucking misspelled to age 11. Survive 5 rounds of layoffs with grace and gratitude and willingness to work for exposure.
A master's degree, and possibly divine intervention. Because nothing says junior role like having run a mid-sized company, managed 6 teams, and spiritually dissociated while, until recently, smiling through a mandatory DEI seminar. Oh my god, Tantris, can't believe you would talk about DEI!
It's also insane how like your resume can really get thrown out the garbage after you put like hard work into it because of a machine that just didn't want to look at it. If a machine just sees your resume and sees that you don't have the qualifications by 1 year, let's say that they require 2 years experience, you say that you have 1 year in experience, like alright, garbage, they will not look at it. And I find that really stupid in a way because I guess you're looking for qualifications, but also like you can, the way that a person works is as well as they were trained, the way I look at it. So if you were trained like absolute garbage, if people like barely put work into like really developing you, then you will be a bad worker. But like the people are just getting in, like they're gonna want to be like hungry enough to like work more for them. But yeah, I just find that stupid because I feel like it's not technically like the best result because you can definitely find somebody that works better with like less experience, but they're willing to learn, you know.
Suppose by some miracle you stumble upon a job listing that doesn't sound like a
chicken nugget scientist, Jenna Baumgartner. I mean, remove some letters in that name, you get burger. So
well, guess what? It probably is. Welcome to the world of ghost jobs. Positions that don't exist, were never going to be filled, and are only online because HR needed something to point to during a Q2 meeting to justify their salary. You might spend hours crafting the perfect cover letter, agonizing over every line, injecting just the right amount of fake enthusiasm, even with the help of AI, only for it to be read by yet another AI. That's right, ChatGPT writes your cover letter, and ResumeBot reads it. The machines are officially talking to each other, guys. And as
Yeah.
for you, you're just a soggy meat
At least in
conduit caught in the middle
25,
while
yeah,
two
they are.
code-based entities role-play late-stage capitalism. I can't wait
Oh,
to
like,
know
I would
this
use
experience in the
ChatGPT
future,
too.
guys. How about you? Oh, and should you somehow defy logic, probability, and several natural laws to get an interview? Well, you see, you won't get one interview, you'll get 5. One with the recruiter who's clearly reading your resume for the first time, one with a manager who asks what animal you'd be during the apocalypse, one with a panel of emotionally vacant employees who dead-eye stare while you dance for approval, one that's an unpaid assignment thinly disguised as free labor, and one where you sit in front of your webcam while an AI analyzes your eye movements and vocal tone to determine if you're sufficiently enthusiastic to be exploited for $46,000 a year and participate in vibrant workplace culture. You know, it's like that time I failed an AI interview by blinking too sarcastically.
Blink frequency detected 3 times higher than baseline. Sarcasm level 98%. Conclusion hostile to synergy.
What?
Subject now appears emotionally unstable. Application status rejected.
Fuck! Yes, that's real. It's called HireVue, or Pymetrics, or some other corporate nonsense that sounds like a failed Silicon Valley dating app. I don't fucking know. They record you answering pre-recorded questions. Then the software breaks you down into data points. How wide you smiled, how fast you blinked, how genuine your voice was when you said, "Ooh, I love collaboration." So what about the
But that's literally so stupid because you're not actually talking to a person. You're just recording yourself. So a lot of people will be talking to themselves like for the first time because it's kind of hard to talk to a camera, especially I'm talking to a camera right now and I'm have fucking no one watching me. But the point is that people will not be used to that environment to talk to camera. It's usually like an interview, it's like you're talking to someone that is willing to hire you, not send a video of yourself. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like people are stupid in hiring, and especially if you're tracking like how wide you open your eyes. Like, yeah, you're talking to yourself, you might be confused. It's the first time you're doing it, and you smile too much or you don't smile at all. Like, oh, this guy is not happy, he will be an arrogant piece of shit while you work. Not hire him. Like, that's so dumb.
a score? Not from a
Cobalt multiple choice.
from an algorithm, grading your essence like it's a BuzzFeed quiz called "Which emotionally drained corporate drone are you?" Well, I'll tell you what, all of them. And if by fucking some godforsaken fluke you still get the job, well, strap in. The salary range they posted was 40 to 120,000. Depending on your, quote, experience, end quote. Which is corporate speak for, we'll offer you $41,000 and see if you're too desperate to say no. Of course, this could have all been avoided, though, if only you'd updated your LinkedIn headline to say something like, empathic thought leader leveraging synergistic disruption. What does that mean? I don't know, but definitely not writer, not editor. That's far too honest and sensical. Get with the program. Oh, wait, you can't. Of course, even if you manage to navigate the algorithmic minefield, charm your way past the personality tests, and survive the 47-round interview obstacle course, there's still no guarantee you'll hear anything at all, because silence is now the default rejection. No polite thanks, but no thanks. No, we'll keep your resume on file. Not even a badly formatted Gmail autoresponder. 86% of applications are ignored more than the terms and conditions during an iOS update. And that's not ghosting. That's corporate necromancy. You didn't get rejected. You were never even acknowledged. But here's the real kicker. Let's say you do use an AI tool to help you write resumes or cover letters. Because let's be honest, the entire application process is already being judged by robots anyway, as I mentioned before. Well, turns out that's a cardinal sin, because 54% of hiring managers say they reject you outright if they suspected you use AI to help write your application. The entire
Can't use AI on your resume, but you can use AI to see if you're qualified or not.
hiring system is run by AI, but if you use it, you're cheating. That's not a double standard. That's corporate gaslighting wrapped in a middle finger served on a salad of broken dreams. So, just to confirm, you didn't use AI to write any of this, right? Didn't you use AI to read my resume? No. And just in case you were hoping for a quick answer to all of this nonsense, don't hold your breath. The average hiring process now takes 44 days. That's
40
right.
a whole
month and a
month.
half of unpaid homework, ghost emails, and personality autopsies just to find out the role's already been filled by the CEO's nephew. Maybe you still believe there's some kind of nobility in the process, though,
Networking, I
that
guess.
if you just show your passion, someone will recognize your burning desire to spend 8 hours a day color-coding spreadsheets for $19 fucking an hour. Well, let me stop you right there, because passion, ooh, that's a requirement now. You can't just want the job. You need to be in love with it like a fetish. You need to ache for the chance to coordinate cross-functional deliverables and strategize agile pivots.
Well, I don't know. Why don't you just tell us why you're passionate about our brand? What do you like about our brand, man?
Hey, well, just think about it. Just think. Maybe because I need money. But no, you can't say that. That would be honest. And in 2025, honesty is a red flag. Once you've proven that you're passionate enough to die for the product roadmap, now comes the part where you prove you're the right culture fit. That's corporate code for, are you willing to speak in vague, cheerful platitudes while suppressing all evidence of your soul? You'll hear phrases like, we are a high-energy team. We believe in radical transparency. We're like a family here. And yes, that last one is the most terrifying of all. We're like a family. Sure, a dysfunctional, gaslighting, passive-aggressive family that fires you for tweeting something mildly off-brand in
Hell no.
2014. And you know what else was a tight-knit family, guys? Jonestown. But let's say you make it all the way to the offer stage. Congratulations, you survived. They're ready to welcome you to the team with a 24-slide onboarding deck, a passive-aggressive Slack channel. Oh, and before your paycheck clears, you're attending your first mandatory wellness webinar called Dealing with Burnout by Smiling More. This makes me want to smile as much as a Victorian child in a coal mine.
Yeah, but
and
that's
if all
not
that
like,
sounds like
you're not like actually getting better. You're just like forced to smile more. That means that you're just like faking it. And you can pretty much tell when like someone is faking a smile, because they will like smile with their teeth but like not their eyes. Like you can tell when a smile is like very much fake and when it's forced. Just because you're smiling doesn't mean you're happy. And you're gonna look like a fucking psychopath just smiling. Doesn't work, man. Give me a reason to smile. How about that?
too much to handle. Don't worry. Gen Z's got a workout for that, guys. It's called career catfishing. Roughly 1 in 3 Gen Z workers now accept job offers they never even planned to show up for. It's like a girl ghosting a Tinder date, but with HR paperwork. Yeah! A final no thanks to a system that demands your time, your energy, and your dignity in exchange for a company mug and a job title that reads like a Mad Libs accident. Junior Integrated Growth Champion. Remote 3 days on site. And you know what? I don't even blame them. It's probably the most emotionally healthy response to the modern job market I've seen in years. Because after months of rejection, ghosting, fake listings, and algorithmic judgment, what you're left with isn't a job. It's a trauma bond with Indeed.com. But don't worry. Just remember to smile during your asynchronous interview. The AI loves it when you smile. But as always, Scrutly Mutley.
I feel bad because there's definitely some like degrees out there that you will have like little to fucking no chance of getting a job on. The people that pick like it's so like stupid, but there's some people from like NYU. I don't know if you guys seen those videos where they say their major and it'd be like African American Studies, a 4-year major, just because you have the ability to like pick your own major, make your own major in NYU or something like that. You spend so much money trying to get that stupid ass degree of African American studies or like gender studies. Who's gonna pay you for that? Who's actually gonna pay you enough to like break even for the amount of money you put into your education? Right, let me search something up real quick. Job searching, especially with that degree, is crazy. So let's search up NYU. Alright, so we searched up NYU tuition cost. For undergraduate students at NYU, the per semester tuition fees range from $39K to $41K according to NYU. And you're going to go for gender studies? We're going for an English degree? Unless you're going for a lawyer or some shit like that, then perfect. Go for that. Doctor, I don't know. If you're going to English for that, you might be fucking something up with your head, man. Just the way I look at it, you should not be going school there. Even if you have like scholarships, if it goes over like $20K, just go to community college for the first few years. Even just that will help you like financially. The future you will be so happy with you because you saved that much money that you don't have to worry about. If you think about it, you will have to work for months, years, over a decade for you to like pay that back.